There's nobody on the live yet. I'm just waiting for people to join, but I know this is gonna be uploaded this live when it's not live. To join. Hello. I was supposed to go live on my TikTok today at this time. I was supposed to go live at 10, but then I got banned from TikTok live, which is really irritating. I am so mad about the fact that I got banned from TikTok live. For being underage, but I'm 18 and you only need to be 16 to go live, so I had a live scheduled for today, so I felt really bad, so I wanted to go live on here, and I haven't gone live on YouTube in a really long time, and I haven't talked. Isabel said hi. Somebody asked, "What's your TikTok?" My TikTok is the book readers. I will put it in the little pin bar thing. Aria said hi. Hello. It's me. Haven said hi. Hello. A couple more people saying hi. Hello. Let me know if I said it wrong. Here, I'll type my TikTok in the little typing bar. You guys should follow me there as well. I post on there every day. I post on YouTube twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. So if you're from my TikTok and you're not subscribed to my YouTube already, you should definitely do that if you want to see more content from me, more lives, things like that. I'm pretty active on YouTube. I respond to all comments on YouTube as well. But I'm also pretty live on TikTok. So if you don't follow me there, you should definitely go follow me there as well. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys do? So yeah, that's my TikTok. I just put it right there. Yeah, and I also just posted a video on TikTok explaining the fact that I cannot go live. Chris Brooks said hi. Somebody said, "I'm here from TikTok." Hello, thank you for coming here from TikTok. That makes me so happy. Yeah, so I don't know. Last night's live was super fun, so I thought that we would go live again, and just talk because it's so much fun talking to you guys. I just love it so much. Somebody said that they're also here from TikTok. Hello. Now you guys have found like my YouTube side of social media. I have like my TikTok and then I have my YouTube. So you guys have kind of seen both now. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking back at the video to make sure people are kind of seeing it because I know there's a couple people who were like asking me what time I was going to go live on TikTok today. So I just want to make sure that everyone's got it. What book are you currently reading? I'm currently reading The Betrothed right here. So this one just came out not that long ago. It's by the same author as the girl who wrote the Selection series, which if you'll follow my TikTok, or I think I've talked about it a few times on my YouTube as well, you guys know I love the Kara Cass and her writing, and I love the Selection. It's one of my favorite series. So I just started this one. I'm not too far into it. I've only read like 6 or 7 chapters, but it's really good so far. I absolutely love it. I'm already way too invested in the storyline. So that's the book I'm currently reading. Somebody said your videos are to you guys a lot more because sometimes in the comments it's hard to have like a full conversation, but when you're on live, you can have a full conversation, so that's really fun. Megan said I was legit just watching Stranger Things. That's so funny. I haven't actually watched Stranger Things. I don't know why. I just like never got into it. Not that I tried to watch it and I didn't like it. I just like didn't have an appeal to like watch it when it was really popular, and then I don't know. There's a comment from somebody that's loading right now. They said, "Same, I've never been interested in Stranger Things." Totoro, I think I'm saying your username, I'm not really sure. But you have a comment that is just buffering. It's the one that not about your Stranger Things comment, but it's another comment that you left that's buffering. And I just can't see it for some reason. So if you commented something else, I'm not ignoring you. So you can probably just re-comment because your other comments are working. I just can't see that one for some reason. Yeah, that's right. Also, that's just an emoji. Haha. Oh my gosh, I thought it was buffering. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it just wasn't loading. Yeah, I just feel really annoyed that TikTok Live banned me. Here, I'll show you guys what it said. So I got a message. So if I try to go live on TikTok right now, it literally says here. It says that live, and you have to be 16 to go live on TikTok, and I am 18. So I don't know if they're saying they think I look young or what, but I'm banned from TikTok Live. Said I violated this 2 times, even though I've been live like 8 times on TikTok. So I don't really know how I violated only 2 times. I don't like how I've only been underage twice. I have no idea. Um, and then it says permanently banned from live streaming, but I put in an appeal, sending them my proof of my age, so I should be able to go back on live whenever they see my appeal. But going live on YouTube is really fun too. Um, Somebody asked, what do I want to be when I'm older? So next year I'm going to university for psychology. I'm going to get my bachelor's in psychology, and then I want to get my PhD in it eventually so I can work as a clinical psychologist. That is the end goal anyway. Somebody said that makes me mad and not so sad for TikTok. I know, it made me so angry. So angry. But that's okay because now I can go live on YouTube and talk to a bunch of my YouTube subscribers as well. I actually miss going YouTube live. I used to go YouTube live way more often, and I think I'm gonna start going YouTube live a lot more again. I'm just so angry at TikTok. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm just kind of messaging people to let them know. People who were asking me, because there's been a few people who've been DMing me on TikTok and asking me where my live stream is, so I'm just responding back to them. Yeah, because I don't want people to think that I just totally forgot about the live. So what are you guys doing? What did you guys do today? I'm thinking of making a book talk account. You totally should. It's so fun. I do not regret it at all. It was such a good decision. I had like the funnest time on my book talk account. It's so much fun, and everyone in the community still not super huge or anything. Like, we got a decent amount of followers, and we hit 2K today, which is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for that. If you are from my TikTok, thank you for getting me to getting us to 2,000 followers. But even when we just had like 100 followers, like I remember joining a big TikTokers live stream, and she had like 30K or something, like quite a few followers. And I remember joining her live, and she was like, "Oh my god, the book readers, I love your account." Like, and usually in a lot of communities, like sometimes with Instagram and YouTube, if you're like a small creator, a lot of times the big creators don't acknowledge you much. I'm so excited. You guys have been so supportive of our account, and it just means the world to us that we get to keep sharing books with you guys, and that you actually enjoy looking at books, or not looking at books, but seeing our post. Does it keep glitching for anyone else? Okay, let me know if it's glitching for you. I'm on the good Wi-Fi, so hopefully it's not from my end. So just let me know if it's glitching for you as well. 'Cause hopefully it's not. Yeah, just let me know if it's glitching for you. Mine's buffering. Ugh. I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay, let me know. I can always restart the live if it's not working. Because I know that worked last night when I was on TikTok and it was buffering. So just let me know if it's really bad and I'll restart the live. Yeah, because I want you guys to obviously be able to hear what's going on the live stream and stuff. I know a couple other people from TikTok are joining, which is really fun. It's not that bad for me. My room just has awful connection. Okay. So what are you guys doing? How's your day going? What books are you guys reading right now? What books do you want to read right now? And what are some of your favorite books as well? And I will see if I've read any of them. Called Birthday. I have heard really good things about that book. I'm rereading the Selection series, and I started The Air the other night. Honestly, I want to reread the Selection, but I just reread it in September, and I told myself that's way too soon to reread it already. A couple more people joined and said hi. Rachel joined. Hi, Rachel. Savvy joined and said hey. My mom just ordered me The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I really want to read that book. Because on Wallflower, and I really want to read it. I was gonna read it a while ago, and then I kind of just forgot about it, but I really want to order it. I've heard it's really good. Heard it's sad too, but apparently it's really good. Somebody said I'm getting hyped up for The Betrothed by reading all of Kira's books. I'm reading oh my god, I just dropped it. I'm reading The Betrothed right now. It's so good. I love it so much. I'm so excited for you to read it. You'll love it. The plot of it, like, obviously the selection still has a special place in my heart as far as characters and plot go, but I feel like her writing has definitely improved since she wrote the selection books because the writing of this book is just absolutely phenomenal. I love it. And just the plot of it is really strong too. Savvy said I ordered The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I read The Hobbit a really long time ago. Again, I don't really remember too much what it's about, but I still have it on my bookshelf. Maybe I'll reread it one of these days here. But what's the date today? It's the 16th, I think. So in 3 days, I have a shipment of like 8 books coming in the mail. So I'm going to be doing a lot of reading, and I'm so excited for that. Signing for Tick-Tock. Now everyone from Tick-Tock has found my YouTube channel if you hadn't found it already. Have you read The One and Only Ivan? No, I have not read it. What is it about? Yes, I cannot wait to read it. OMG, I read the samplers and I loved the first 2 chapters. By the way, I'm TJ18 from Tick-Tock. Yeah, I figured that that's who you were. Yeah, it's so good. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I am only on chapter 6 right now. I've read the first 5 chapters and it's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. And I'm already falling in love with the characters. It's based on a true story of a gorilla named Ivan. I don't want to spoil too much. Yeah, I totally understand that struggle because people ask me what books are about all the time, and I have like the hardest time like trying to like phrase it without spoiling it because we only sometimes put book descriptions actually on our TikToks, and the reason for that is because I found that it was so hard to come up with such a short description without spoiling something by accident. So sometimes I try to, if it's something that I can, but it's really hard because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. I've been hearing so much hate on it, but the selection and Kira got me back into reading, and I'm so thankful for her books. Honestly, her books just like the selection honestly changed my life, which literally sounds so stupid. But like it did. It honestly changed my life, and her books just in general changed my life, and I love it. I don't know why it's getting hate. I feel like some people are just mad that it's not enough like the selection, but I was not expecting it to be anything like the selection because obviously it's a totally different book and a totally different book series. So I don't really know why people would be expecting it to be the same, but I'm assuming that's why people are mad about it because you will too if you love the selection. Someone said the sequel was recently released, and I got a signed copy. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I want a signed copy of some of my favorite authors so bad. So that's amazing that you were able to get one. Someone said I wanted to read The Selection. What is it about? Oh, okay. Well, The Selection, if you know what The Bachelor is, it's based, and the entire world is split up into castes. So there is 8 casts, sorry. One is royalty, so it's basically just the royal family. And they always kind of struggled a little bit financially and things like that, but it was never like they always barely had enough to scrape by, and her mom convinces her to sign up for The Selection, which is basically just it's like The Bachelor. So one girl from each province of their country gets selected to go if they want to prove. So basically she doesn't want to go fight for the prince, but when she gets selected, she does have to go and fight for Prince Maxon's heart. But then she ends up learning that maybe it's not so bad after all. But it's really good. It's an amazing series. Definitely recommend it. Someone said, "Hey, awesome. You look so pretty. Thank you so much." And they said, "Hey, hello." I got a signed version of The Betrothed, and I almost cried because I love Kira so much. Okay. I ordered The Betrothed, and it was $20. It's a hardcover, so I was like, that's not that bad for a hardcover. Like, $20, okay. And plus, it was brand new. So, like, brand new. And the book had just been released, so I paid my $20. And the next day, I went on the site, and I figured out I could have paid $23 for a signed copy, and now I'm so angry. But it's okay. But I'm really glad you got a signed copy, because I just made a stupid mistake, and that's what happens when you order books at 2 o'clock in the morning. Someone said it keeps buffering, and then I cannot hear what you are saying. Is it buffering for anyone else? Jocelyn joined. Hello. I think this is Jocelyn from Tick-Tock. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm just wanting to make sure that people are not having any questions about where the live is, because I posted a video on TikTok explaining. It buffers for me too. It is Jocelyn from TikTok. Hello. I'm so glad that people from TikTok were able to find my YouTube live, because I'm so mad that I got banned. It's so irritating. Mine was buffering a little, but I changed to our other internet network. Okay. I made sure that we were on the good Wi-Fi or that I was on the good Wi-Fi, so hopefully it's working, but just let me know if it is not, because obviously I want you guys to be able to hear what I am saying. Obviously that's very important. So how are you guys today? My book order is coming in 4 days, and I'm so excited for it. I love getting a shipment of new books. I'm literally gonna do a full haul, and I'm so excited about it. The university that she's going to, and I'm really proud of her because it was really hard for her to make the decision. Jen is the other owner of the book TikTok account. And I told her that I'd get her a book when she decided as a present, and so I'm getting her the Betrothed because she was really mad at me that I had it, but I'm gonna get her the signed copy as a surprise. So I'm really excited. Hopefully she's not on this live and I just missed her joining, because then if she is, it's not a surprise anymore. But yeah. Jocelyn said I started reading Did I Mention I Need You Today? Oh my god, that book is my favorite of the main trilogy. My favorite of all time. My favorite of all time, out of the 4, is the one from Tyler's perspective. It's so good. But my favorite from the original trilogy, all the ones from Eden's perspective, is Did I Mention I Need You? It is so good. You will love it so much. I just want to reread that book so bad. I wish I had enough confidence to create a book talk account. You totally should. It is so much fun. It was honestly one of the best things not the best thing I ever did in my entire life, but it's definitely one of the best things that I've done. It was just such a good idea, and I feel like it's so much fun because you have no idea the amount of people that you actually get to meet and talk to and things like that. And everyone in the book talk community is so welcoming and so kind and caring. And honestly, I have never met a rude book TikToker. It's so much fun. So I definitely recommend it. You should definitely make a book talk account. Yeah, it's so much fun because then when you post your favorite books, the Did I Mention series, never met another person who has read it except, Jan has read it because I recommended it to her. The Selection, I thought The Selection was an underrated book for so long, but now it's turning out that it actually has a lot of hype, and I didn't even know that. So you actually have to talk to lots of other people. So there might be a book that you think has no fandom and you've never been able to talk to anyone about, and now you can because of book TikTok, and you can talk to lots of people about all the books that you love. I just want to message another person who has been asking me about my live stream, because they are asking me that I telling me that I was supposed to go live. So I'm just going to send them a message and just let them know that that's where I am. And that I'm not just ignoring the live stream. A recommendation for anyone who has read The Selection? Yes, please. I love getting book recommendations. I got my phone here to write down book recommendations in my notes because I can't take screenshots like I was taking yesterday. I always get all my book recommendations from you guys, and that's all the 8 books that I ordered that are coming in a few days are all recommendations from you guys, so I'm really excited. I was up until 3:00 in the morning last night studying for my final exams because I was live on TikTok until almost midnight, which is so much fun. Last night's live was so much fun for any trilogy. Oh, yes. What is it? I need to buy new books. Even though I just said that I have books coming in the mail, I already want to buy new ones. Have you read Girls with Sharp Sticks? I love it. I have not. What is it about? I need to clear out some room on my bookshelf before my new books arrive because I have way too many books. It's actually ridiculous, and I usually take them to donate other places to, like, other places, but I unfortunately cannot, right now because of corona, which is really upsetting. I'm also filming a super fun YouTube video tomorrow that's going up on Tuesday, and it is, recreating my old photos from middle school, like, same clothes, same, like, hairstyle, things like that. So I'm really excited to do that one. Yeah, so I'm really excited to film that YouTube video tomorrow. I'm looking through some old really embarrassing middle school photos of me right now, that I can recreate. Girls with sharp sticks. The Lone City. I've heard some good things about the Lone City, actually. I've heard of a couple people to check that one out. I also want to read the book Scars Like Wings. I've had it for a couple months and I just haven't quite gotten around to reading it yet. But I really want to. So if anybody on here has read that one, you should let me know if it's good or not. Because it sounds really good. And from the synopsis, it kind of sounds like another realistic fiction book, which I've been reading a lot of lately, which is normally not my favorite genre. Not that I don't like it, it's just normally not most of the books that I read. But I've been loving all of them so far that I've been reading lately. I went for a bike ride today with my mom because the weather's finally getting nice where I live. I know it's been nice for other people for a really long time, but it just finally got warm here because I live in Canada and it's always freezing here. So it was a really nice night out tonight. So I went for a bike ride, which is fun. Suspenseful. Now I like want to know what happens. Oh, now like you've got me like wanting to know what like happens in the book. Put my money on books, like even more than I already did before. And I spent a lot of money before on books, and I'm spending way too much now because everyone's here today and it's so nice and cool in my room now. Oh my gosh, yes. My room was so warm last night because we haven't got our AC going yet because it's been like not nice at all outside. But it's kind of starting to get nice now. So now we need the AC in my room. Because there's really I posted on TikTok soon. Basically the one where I just explained why I couldn't go live. Probably after this live is over, I think. But I just want to give people the chance to see it. I'm just so irritated with TikTok. Literally banning me from live stream. Someone said, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. But yeah. I cannot believe it. Today on TikTok, we hit 2,100 followers, which is insane because that's like more than the YouTube subscribers that I have. And I've been doing YouTube for like almost 2 years, which is crazy. But TikTok, it's a lot easier to gain followers, and you usually gain followers a lot faster than you do on YouTube in a lot of cases. I guess it depends on the person, but at least that was my experience with it. And we also hit 100,000 likes, which is insane. Like across our entire profile, we're at 106,000 likes, which is absolutely crazy. So thank you guys so much. Everyone who is here from TikTok, thank you. And if you are not here from TikTok, you should follow my TikTok because I post on there at least once a day, sometimes twice. And if you like to talk about books, that's like all I post. So all my favorite books and things like that. I'm trying to decide what I want to film tomorrow for TikTok, because I really don't like having to post. Like, I really feel bad if I have to like use the same books a couple of times in videos, but also some of my favorite books just relate to like everything. I remember when I followed you, you guys didn't have many followers and you're growing so fast. Thank you so much. It has grown really fast, honestly. Neither Jana or I were expecting it. I remember when we posted our first video ever. And I remember telling her I was on the phone with her and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Shanna, our video has 90 views." And we were literally freaking out about it for like an hour and a half. And now it's grown to so many of you guys, and it is so much fun, and everybody on there. Taylor said, "I'm really proud of you guys. TBH, I followed you guys when you guys had a few followers." Oh, thank you for being here since the beginning. It makes me so happy. Um, yeah, I know I've heard of a couple people say they're like, "Yeah, I followed you since you had no followers," but yeah, honestly, it's grown so fast. And we really do appreciate all the support that you guys give us. We honestly wouldn't be where we are with our account if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much for all the support that you've given us. It's really, really sweet. Olivia said, "Hey Lily." Hi Olivia. Really sweet. Um, yeah, she's so, so nice. And she also loves books as well. I have a bunch of people on this live from my um, book TikTok, Olivia, and so because I couldn't go live on TikTok, I got banned. So I have a couple of people on here from my book TikTok account, and Olivia loves books as well. I'm in an Instagram book club with her, and it's really fun. We read All the Bright Places together. Bahaha, we stand a book loving community. Yes, I'm pretty sure everybody who is currently on this live right now loves books because I think a bunch of them came from my book live or my book TikTok account. So you guys should definitely go follow Olivia because she's super nice and she also loves books as well. 18th, and apparently it's really good, especially if you like the selection, which I do love the selection. Apparently Red Queen is really good, and I haven't read it yet. And I'm getting really scared because I wait for the second books of series to come after I fall in love with the first one. Savvy said, "I'm from TikTok, by the way. I love your account." Oh, thank you so much. I definitely love books, LMAO, and somebody else said I love books for sure. See, everyone on here loves books. Loves books. Yeah, I am deciding what book I wanna read next. Obviously, I'm gonna read Red Queen, after I've done The Betrothed when it comes in, because that's what I'm reading for me and Olivia's book club. But then after that, I'm not sure what I wanna read. If I wanna read A Court of Thorn and Roses or Six of Crows. I've heard really good things about both, but I don't know which one I wanna read next. So if you guys have any insight. I have so many mainstream and popular books that it's probably not great for my reading habits. Haha. Oh, I've read so many mainstream books. Yeah, me too, honestly, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with that because then it's great. Like reading under oh my god. Reading underrated books is amazing, except for the fact that then there's nobody to talk about them with, and it's so frustrating. So that's the good thing about reading mainstream books, is because then you can always talk, then we can relate. Yeah, I'm really excited to read it. Today's the 16th, so my book is coming in on the 19th, which is in just a few days. What day is that? I'm looking at my calendar. That is Tuesday. So my book will be here Tuesday, and I'll probably honestly be done it by Thursday. I'm so excited for it. OMG, yes, I want to read both of those too. Apparently, Six of Crows and Court of Thorn and Roses is amazing. Yeah, we should read one of them for our book club after Red Queen because they're both so good. I'm so excited to read them. And I'm definitely gonna read it after Red Queen. I've heard really good things about Red Queen actually. Again, I have for a long time, but I had one friend that told me they're like, "Oh yeah, if you've read the selection, it's basically just the same thing." So then I never read it, but then I've been hearing from other people that it's super different. So maybe that one person was just wrong. Now, when I read the synopsis for A Court of Thorn and Roses, I kind of thought I was like, "Oh, I don't know if it's going to be my style of book." But then all the book reviews kept saying that they like couldn't put it down and it was the most amazing books ever. And like every comment, not every comment, but a bunch of the comments I get on TikTok is everyone talking about A Court of Thorn and Roses. And everyone says it's really good. So I really want to read that one, because apparently the book reviews are really, really good. I'm super excited. But also I've heard Six of Crows is really good, so I can't decide which one to read first. I also ordered the entire Samurai Twin Pretty trilogy, which I'm really excited to read because I've heard that one's good too. I know Jana, who's the other owner of the book TikTok account, I know she said it was phenomenal and it's one of her favorites. Crazy fast lately. We'll probably just end up flipping a coin between Court of Thorn and Rose and Six of Crows, LOL. Yeah, we should definitely read both of them, it's just a matter of which one we read first. Um, yeah, I'm so excited to read A Court of Thorn and Roses and Six of Crows. They're both so good. Well, I've heard they're both so good anyway. I also feel really left out because I haven't read the Shatter Me series or the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and apparently they're really good. But I really don't want to start those series because they're both like so many books long, and that's like so many books I'd have to buy if I got super attached to it. But like, I don't know, I feel really left out. And I've heard it's like really good too, so I don't know. Maybe that's what I will get. I don't know. Has anybody read the Shadowhunter Chronicles or the Shatter Me series? Because apparently they're really good. I just feel left out that I haven't read them. I've only watched the Shadowhunter show and it was amazing. Yeah, people like post like their Shadowhunter Chronicles, and it looks like there's like at least 20 of them. And like one, I do not have the space for that on my shelf. And two, I don't have the money for that in my bank account. So I feel like I don't want to get attached to that series because if I buy the first book and I get attached, I'll have to buy all the other ones. And then it's just a matter of where to put them and where I'm going to get the money to afford them. I have only one Casey Clare book, and I have no confidence in my ability to read all of her books. Yeah, I know, that's, like, the hard part because, like, you want to read a certain series, but you know that's why it's, like, when I first read the selection, I'm really glad I started it when I did, because now there's, like, 6 books out, including The Heir and the Crown and then The Happily Ever After, which I guess is not really part of the series, I guess, but if I saw it now, I'd probably be like, "Oh my gosh, that's 6 books, I don't wanna read that." But when I first read it, it was just the original trilogy that was out. So, then I actually did read it because I was like, "Oh, it's just 3 books." And then now I'm like, "Oh my gosh, can she please write more books for the selection series?" Um Yeah, Shadowhunters is so long, it's low key why I watch the show because my mom pays for Netflix and the show's only 3 seasons long. Exactly, I'm like, I just don't have the money to pay for all of the books of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. And how many books is the Shadow movie coming out on Netflix? I don't know. I just know I do not want Noah Centineo to play Aspen because I could definitely see Netflix doing that, and I just know that I cannot have him playing Aspen. Um, like there's actually a girl on TikTok, and I don't know if you guys have seen her, but, like, she would be the perfect America. She's got, like, crimped red hair, and she's gorgeous. She'd be, like, the perfect America. So, I obviously just, like, the red hair, blue eyes, like, I feel like that's, like, pretty standard. Just pictured Aspen as kind of, like, Greek, like, with the dark hair and the green eyes. So, I kinda pictured him kind of looking like Greek, I guess, would be the best way to explain it. So, I don't have, like, specific cast in mind, at the moment, but that's, like I have very specific ideas for what I want them to look like. I don't wanna pick, like, specific people for the cast, because then if they don't get cast, I'm gonna be, like, super sad about it. Um, Someone said, "I think this is about the Shadowhunter Chronicles," Taylor said, "and they all connect somehow too, right? I definitely am gonna lose my mind when I try to read Cassandra's books, OMG." Yeah, I think they all do connect, I just have, like, no idea how. Sprinkly Cupcake said, "Hi, hello." Taylor said, "No, Loki makes me mad. I don't have anywhere near his selection movie." I honestly didn't mind him into All the Boys I Loved before, but I feel like now he's just been in way too many Netflix movies, and if they cast him to play Aspen or Maxon, and I don't even care if he's playing one of the background guards. Like his name cannot be on the cast list. Like I do not care if he plays like a background character. He cannot be in this film. So I definitely agree with you there. Um, Noah Centineo doesn't play any other character except Noah Centineo. It's just a different name. I honestly don't know why that makes so much sense, but it does. Sprinkly Cupcake said, "When you only read Magna, I never know how to pronounce that, and it's so embarrassing. For myself when I don't know how to pronounce things. I'm so bad at pronouncing words. It's literally awful. And watch anime." And then Olivia said, "Bahaha," and then Brinkley Cupcake said, "R.I.P." Um, Yeah, I do not read that or watch that, so I'm sorry I cannot talk to you about that. I feel so bad. Oh, Mackenzie joined. Hi, Mackenzie is my friend from school. Well, we had school together before school got canceled for Corona, but I miss her so much. Taylor said Noah Centineo plays the same character in every movie, and I hate it. Honestly, that's really true. Um, he does. That's why I didn't mind him in the first To All the Boys I Loved Before film, because that was, like, my first time ever seeing him, and then he wasn't that bad, but then now he literally plays every single character in every movie, and I just don't like it. Olivia asked, "How do you stay motivated during quarantine?" I don't. I kind of do, I guess. I don't know, I just try to make a to-do list for myself. I haven't been using my planner because I feel like I don't have enough to actually plan in my planner. But I try to make a small to-do list on my phone with things like that keep me motivated to do things. And then I also put things in my planner that are fun things for me to do or on my to-do list, like going live on TikTok or today in this case on YouTube. Um, just like or just like I even put reading on my to-do list because it makes me really happy, and, so just things that make me happy, I guess, I like to put on my to-do list, so then that way it motivates me to do the things that maybe don't make me as happy, like studying for my chemistry final, um, yeah, because then I know that I wanna finish that so I can get to the fun part. Taylor said, "Book Outlet hasn't given me any tracking info on any of my 3 packages, and I'm so spicy about it. That's so annoying. I hate waiting for books to come in the mail." That's so annoying that it doesn't, give me the tracking information. Somebody said I like turtles, same, I guess. And someone said I have to go, have a good live for 44 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's insane. It always goes by so fast when I'm on live. To-do lists are so motivating, to be honest, and when you think about it, it makes no sense, like, it's just written on paper. I know exactly. But I always just I put it in, like, a certain order. So it'll be like, okay, so the first thing I have to do for the day is study for chem, and the next thing I have to do is study for English, and then I can go read. Like, I put it in a certain order. So then in that case, I'm like, "Hey, I really wanna go read my book. Um, so I need to go study for chem so that I can get there." So I feel like putting it in a certain order with fun things kinda mixed throughout the boring things also makes me a lot more motivated because I wanna get to the fun part, of my day. But I still been putting things off, like, I've literally been sleeping till, like, 11 a.m. every day, which is way too late, and going to bed at, like, 3 a.m., which again is way too late, but yeah. So, I've been last night I was doing homework till, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, which is awful, but it's okay. I don't think I'm getting my sleep schedule fixed anytime soon because my university just moved online. Is your guys' school still canceled for the fall? Just out of curiosity. Because mine just recently got shut down, and I'm really sad because I would be a freshman in university, and I was really excited to move into the dorms and meet my roommates and just, like, start university classes, but now I don't get to do that anymore, which really sucks. But it's okay as long as everyone is staying safe. It just makes me really mad 'cause June, but my university is not opening up in September, so I'm a little salty about that. I really feel like Indiana will get shut down again right before I start college now, because at least now we can prepare for it, but I'm still really sad. Olivia said that's so helpful. My to-do list is procrastinate schoolwork, go read a book, realize my series still has to arrive in the mail, stare at a wall, Instagram, finally do schoolwork, eat food. Yeah, honestly, me too. My schedule looks like try to do chem, fail to do chem, go on TikTok, try to do chem again, go back on TikTok. I go on TikTok way too much. It is so awful, but Queen book comes in so that I can just start reading Red Queen. But I also don't want to rush reading The Betrothed because I know that there's no second book yet. So I'm really sad about that. And also, I need to start reading the book for the TikTok book club as well. I have so many books that I need to start reading. But I'm really excited to read the book for the TikTok book club because you guys all voted on a good one. So I'm really excited for that. Um, yeah, I don't know what else I was gonna say. Olivia said Australia has started going back to school again. More schools are going back tomorrow, but I low-key think we're gonna have to go back into isolation again since there's more of a chance of a second wave. I agree. Everything is opening up here, like restaurants are opening, things like that, and it's really irritating. Because I just know there's gonna be a second wave and I really don't want there to be. Um, yeah, I'm really sad. I really hope there's not a second wave. But everything is opening up again and it really sucks and nobody's distancing anymore. Everybody is going out and partying and doing things like that. I wish everyone would just stop being impatient and wait for the virus to go away. I agree. I wish they just shut everything down, and I mean everything, like, even grocery stores, like, give people, like, 2 weeks to prepare, shut down grocery stores, shut down literally everything except the hospital for 2 weeks straight, because there was, like, a statistic saying that if 81% of us social distance for 2 weeks, the virus would be completely gone, and I'm like, I know, I do not want it to happen, like, I'm so scared, like, I don't know. I just wish everyone would stay in and then we could get this thing over with, like, it could have been over so long ago. Like, our numbers here where I live were just starting to slow down, and then they started to open everything up again, but the numbers weren't, like, fully slowed down yet, like, we still had a lot of cases. The cases were just starting to slow down, so I was like, "Okay, if you actually just held off for a little bit, then we would actually be able to fully eradicate it." Olivia asks, "Is the curve going down in Canada?" I know it was for sure, but now they're opening everything up again. So I have no idea if it's gonna stay down. Like, I know we were flattening the curve for a while, but now everything's opening back up in a lot of places, so I don't know if it's actually gonna stay down. Not totally sure yet. We've had, like, 40 people die since the beginning of April. We have, like, 300-ish cases here. I'm gonna look at how many cases we have where I live, because I know it's a lot. Not in my city, but in my province. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. We have had a lot of cases today. Okay. Hmm. So many active cases we have here. Um, we've had 126 deaths since the beginning of March. Right now we have 1,084 active cases, which really sucks. Um, Random question: does Canada like their prime minister? Because here in Australia, nobody likes how our prime minister is handling the virus, and now it's kind of a meme. Everybody hated Justin Trudeau, like, especially if you're from Alberta, like, everyone hates, like, and if you're from Alberta, like, talk to, people have been liking his response to the virus, which is good. I'm glad they do. Because I feel like he's done a pretty good job with it. Like, I'm not his biggest fan or anything, like, not to get political, like, I don't really have too much of an opinion on him. Like, I know he's, like, made mistakes and stuff. Um, but Indiana has confirmed 2,000 or 26,655 cases. Yeah, here we have 6,587 cases, and 5,377 of them had recovered, and 126 of them have died. Canada as a whole has 75,864 total cases. Um, let's see how many active cases Canada actually has by doing some math. I wish that there's was more things that said, like, active cases, because they didn't give me those numbers. Canada has 32,366 active cases right now in the whole country. For sure, I know it definitely could be worse. Um, on March 4th, where I live, didn't even have a single case. Now there's so many. Um, um, OMG, 76,000. Australia had about 6,000. Yeah, we have 76,000 in total, but some of those have recovered. So we have, I just did the math, of 32,000 active cases at the moment. There are like 1,550 deaths. I've not left the house in 3 weeks. I went for a drive though and immediately regretted my decision. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't left my house in so long. School got canceled. It's been officially 2 months now, actually, since school's been canceled. So I haven't left my house hardly at all since then. Olivia said, I remember at the beginning of March, Canada and Australia's numbers were identical. Yeah, Canada definitely did jump up quite a bit. Are there any good TV series you're watching? The Virgin, that show is so good. I definitely recommend Jane the Virgin. It's really good. Modern Family, also, I just finished watching the final season of it. If you haven't seen Modern Family, I recommend that one as well. Those are some of my favorites anyway. Modern Family's so funny. There's 11 seasons of it, and they just finished the final season. And I love it. I love that whole show. I've watched it for so long. Our house has been addicted to Modern Family. It's so good. Have you finished it? It's so amazing. I love Modern Family. My whole family's watched it as well, like everyone in my family. I love Modern Family so much. It's such an amazing show. Taylor said, I'm trying to get into the Vampire Diaries, but I can't focus on it. I tried to watch the Vampire Diaries a while ago, and I just could not get into it, and I have no idea why. I just personally felt like I could not get into it. But I've heard it's really good. I don't know why. I just didn't like it that much. It just wasn't my style of show. My sisters have, but now they're rewatching it, and I'm watching everything for the first time. It's so good. It just came on Netflix here in Canada anyway. It wasn't on Netflix before. So some of my friends are watching it too, and I'm like, I've been watching it since I was like 10. I've watched it so many times. I was probably way too young to be watching it at age 10, but my parents watched it, so I'd kind of just sit and watch it with them, even though I had no idea what was going on. And then I've actually rewatched it now that I'm old enough and actually can understand all the jokes, and it's so funny. I love it because vampires, but I cannot focus mainly because of my reading, LOL. Oh, yeah, I know. I've been in such a reading mood lately. All I wanna do is read. I've hardly been watching any Netflix shows because all I've been doing is reading books lately, which is a huge issue because of my final exams that I have, um, next week, and I really should be studying instead of reading, but all I'm doing is reading. The Vampire Diaries is slow in the beginning, but you have to get past the bad parts for it to get good. Yeah, I think I wanna start watching it again after I finish school. I finish school next week. My last final's on Thursday. So yeah, I think I'm going to try watching it again after my final exams are over. Because I'm really excited. Or I'm not really excited, but I've just heard it's really good. I'm trying to read 100 books this year, and I'm trying so hard to hit 50 by the end of May. How many are you at right now? That's pretty cool. That's a good goal. That's a goal I want to set for myself. Have like 3.5 months off school, um, and nothing to do. Ooh, are you ready for your finals, you think? Yes and no. I think my chem one I'm pretty ready for. Not as ready as I was for my midterm, but I think I am ready. And my English one, I'm really scared because I suck at English multiple choice questions. I'm good at writing, but there's no writing component to it. Um, it's all just multiple choice questions, and I really don't like that because there's so many trick questions all the time, and like, what I find anyway with my class, like, I've had a few tests, for example, where it will give you a photograph, which I don't even know what has to do with English, like, it'll give me a photograph, and it'll be like or not that's not even a good example. Like, it would give me a short story, and it'd be like, "What's the tone of this short story?" And all the answers would be correct, and I could argue every single one of the multiple choice answers, but my teacher's like, "You have to pick the best answer," and I'm just not good at that, so I'm really scared for that final exam, but I hope I do well. I'm trying my best to prepare, but I'm really nervous for that one. To reach that by the end of May, I'm sure. Um, yeah. Oh, I hate English exams because writing is meant to be subjective. Exactly, I don't understand that. Like, I was going through an old test that I did about a short story, and it said that the tone it gave me, like, a couple options for the tone, and it's like, is the tone remorse or is the tone reflective, confessional, shameful, and then there was one other option, and I put reflective because I was like, "This is obviously reflective." But then I got the question wrong and the answer was shameful, and I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I can see that as well, so whatever." I didn't like, it was fine. But then when I was studying for my final, I was going over that question again, so I looked it up on Google, looking up like, "Oh, what is the tone of this short story?" Just so I could get more information about it, because all I had was a multiple choice response, and I wanted to get more information. So I looked it up, and it said that, "Oh, the tone of it is reflective." I'm like, "That's what I put on my test the first time." Every website said the tone was reflective, and I don't understand because I'm like, I could argue every single one of these answers, and I don't know. If I could start a petition about one thing, it would be that English exams should not have multiple choice questions. 'Cause I am incredibly scared. Like a 60 on the exam, my English grade becomes a 60%, and I'm really scared for that. Because normally I would not get 60s on my finals or things like that. Like, normally I'm pretty good in school, but with English finals, I'm actually scared I'm gonna pull a 60 on this test. So I'm really trying to study hard, and I'm trying my best, but I can only do as good as I can do, I guess. In my opinion, English exams, uh, uh in my opinion, English exams should just judge how well you can write and then whether or not you understand the general like idea of the story and shouldn't matter if it should connect or not. Yes, exactly. Thank you because I understand the plot of every single one of these stories. Um but it is just sorry. Sorry. I was getting some really weird messages on my screen. Yeah, and I agree because I'm good at writing. Like, I'm pretty good at writing. I've worked really hard at my writing this year and my essay writing, but there's no essay writing part of my final exam, and I'm really upset about that because that's the only part of English I'm good at, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, I feel like I'm ready, but you're already accepted to university, right? Yes, I am accepted. Screen. Yeah, I was already accepted to university. Um, I was already accepted to university. However, they could technically revoke me if I um didn't keep my grades up. So I really hope that if my English grade drops a little bit, they don't get that mad about it because I kept all my other grades pretty good. And I hope that they're being a little more lenient, especially with the whole COVID thing and us all having to switch to online because that definitely made my English a little bit more difficult for me. Yes, but I am accepted already. I just hope that I can just stay in that university and that I don't flunk my finals so bad that I don't get in. But I should do okay, hopefully. My chem one is on Tuesday. My English one is on Thursday. And I am ready to be done high school. And then after I finish my English one, I technically graduated. So I'm gonna have like a little virtual um graduation. Oh wow, I had no idea that they could do that. I think there'll be sympathy with COVID-19. Yeah, I don't think they do it super often. I feel oh sorry, my laptop just moved. Okay. Yeah, they can. I don't know how often they actually do it, but they said in my letter that they could technically do it. So I hope that they don't. But yeah, I'm kind of scared that they will. But they should be lenient with the COVID thing because a lot of students are struggling with online classes right now. Um, any friends going to the same college as you? Yes. Jana, the other owner of my book TikTok account, she is going to the same place as I am, which is very exciting. And then nobody else that I know is. But I've been able to communicate with a couple of other people that I didn't know from before. But the university actually has a page where we can all talk and like introduce ourselves. So I've met a couple people who are the same major as me and stuff. So I kind of know a couple people going into it, which is really nice. But yeah, I only have one friend that I had from before who's going into the university, but I have met a few people who, like, after we were like, that I didn't know, but I met through the fact that we were both going to the university. No, the introduction page is such a cute idea. Yeah, they just have, like, a not allowed to do that, so I think they just made an Instagram account, and everyone can introduce each other and then, like, DM each other, and everyone has been giving each other, like, Snapchats and things like that, so I've kinda talked to a few people, which has been really fun, and I'm really glad that I got to talk to them already. So that way, on my first day, I won't be totally lost and alone because at least I'll have known some people. Even though we're doing online for the first semester, but when I go in January, at least I will know some people, which is good. I'm glad. And I think restaurants opened up back here again, and I'm not really ready to start going to restaurants again because of the whole COVID thing. But I think I'm definitely going to be ordering takeout from them tomorrow because I've been craving them literally since quarantine started. So I am really excited to get that again. Okay, so I think that I am going to end the live because it's getting pretty late where I live. But I think I am going to go live at the same time tomorrow, either on YouTube or TikTok, depending on if TikTok allows me to go live. I promise I will eat there at least 4 times in the next 2 weeks. I felt that. I'm going to be taking it from Roxy's so many times. I miss their food so much. Bye, Lily. Stay safe. Thank you. So I think I'm gonna go live at the same time tomorrow, which is 10 p.m. Mountain Time, which is midnight Eastern Time, and that is 9 p.m. Pacific Time. Um, so basically, you can kind of convert that because it'll basically just be I'll go live an hour and a half before whatever time it is right now. Because right now it's almost 11:30 for me, and I'll go live at 10 my time. So yeah, that's the time I'm gonna go live. So if you want to join my live tomorrow, I will go live on my TikTok or on my YouTube. I'll try TikTok first, but I'll also try YouTube. So you can just try to find me there. But yeah, I am going to go get something to eat and try to do some last minute studying before bed. But yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.